Today I'll be showing you how to install MySQL on CentOS 7. As of CentOS 7, the default database is MariaDB, and it is a drop-in replacement for MySQL and should be fine for most people. But if you need MySQL, then these are the steps to install it. First, we need to install the community repository with wget http://repo.mysql.com/mysql community release el7-5.no-arch.rpm. Once we've got that, we need to install the repo. So we say rpm ivh mysql community release el7-5.noarch.rpm. Once that's installed, we can now do a yum update. So yum update. This will replace the MariaDB libraries. So we say yes, and then say yes. Now we can install MySQL Server and MySQL Client with yum install MySQL Server. So yes. Now we have MySQL installed. We start it with systemctl start mysqld. Now that's started, and we can now run the MySQL secure installation. We have to do this so that we can disable anonymous user accounts, disable the root login, and also remove any test databases. So we need to say MySQL secure installation. Press enter. Now it will come up with the first option, which is enter the current password for root. If it's a fresh install, there won't be any, so we just press enter. If you're installing it from a previous one, then you need to put in the root password for MySQL. Press enter, and you want to set a new root password, yes. And the new root password you put in, and then verify it. And now it asks you to remove anonymous users. Now we want to do this, so we say yes, and then disallow root login remotely, so we say yes, and remove the test databases, we say yes again, and reload the privilege tables, and yes. So that's set up. Now we can test this with the Mysql Shell, MySQL, which is MySQL-u for user, which is, then we put root, and then a -p for password, and press enter, put in our password, and there we are. We can see that we have MySQL version 5.6.35, and then just right click to come out of the shell. Now MySQL 5.7 is out and it is stable, but this repository doesn't install it by default, so we have to now make sure that it will install it. So with our text editor, mine's Nano, we want it /et etc/yum.repos.d mysql community release dot community.repo. Now at the bottom of this file you should see the MySQL 5.7, and it isn't in development anymore, so we can enable that. So if we enable that to change the 0 to 1 and then save the file, come out of that, then when we do a yum update, it will update MySQL to MySQL 5.7, and then we say yes and just wait for that to download, and that should be it. We can test the MySQL in Mysql Shell. And there we are, 5.7.17.